Welcome back, Seth. It's Mrs. Burke. This week is week 2 of distance learning, and this week you have 2 math assignments. It looks like you have already started your first one. Remember, you're going to IXL, and under recommendations, over here is the gold star and skills suggested by your teacher. Looks like someone suggested a whole lot of English skills for you, but I'm only going to give you a video about math because I am your math teacher. So I want you to continue count coins and bills up to $5 because we want this SMART score here to be above 80. So keep working at it, okay? You're doing really well. I can see you're putting a lot of effort into this assignment. Your second assignment this week will be match clocks and times. You haven't started it, so let's take a look at that. All right, so it will read to you, and it says, what time does the clock show? Well, let's see. It shows 3 o'clock. It looks like it will read you the options, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 8 o'clock. So you would pick, of course, 3 o'clock. Let's see if we go up a couple of levels, what this will continue to look like. We're going to jump to another level. Oh boy, look at this. It is a standard clock. Now, how do we read this? Because it's going to ask you, what time does the clock say? Well, first, you have 2 hands. You have a short hand. This is your hour hand. Then you have the long hand, which is the minute hand. Now, when you go for your hours, you go by the numbers that are on the clock. So, let's see. This shorthand is right about here. So look, it's past 5 o'clock. So it must be the 5 o'clock hour sometime during that, because look, 5. And your hour hand is right after that. Now your minute hand points straight down at the 6. Your minutes, well, let's see. Your long hand would be at noon. That is the top of an hour. That'd be 5 o'clock. And each of these dots with the number attached to it represents a 5-minute span. So the number 1 represents 5 minutes. And each number is an additional 5-minute jump. So this is going to help you skip count, okay? So if 12 is 0, we're going to skip count by 5. Do it with me, Seth. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So we said the short hour hand was after 5, so it's after 5 o'clock, and we just skip counted by 5s, and we now know that this 6 represents 30 minutes. So we would go down to 5:30. Okay. Oh, look, there's another one. Let's try this one too before we move on to another level. All right, we have our short arm right here. That's a little after 12. So we know it's 12 something. All right. Let's look at our long minute hand. All right, it is at the 3. Now remember, when we do our minutes, we're going to start up here at the 12, which represents 0 minutes. And we are going to skip count by 5. We're going to jump to every dot that has a number. So count with me, Seth. There's 5, 10, 15. So 15 minutes when your long arm points to the 3. So we are at 12:15. All right. I think you have that pretty good, Seth. Keep going on that one, okay? Keep working. Let's jump to a next level. Let's see what it has you do. All right. Well, it says, what time does the clock show? Well, it shows 10:55. So that dot, these are your hours. You have your dot that separates, and then these are your minutes. So you have 10:55, and it will read all of your options to you. Okay, let's jump another level. Oh, see, now it starts going back and forth. So now you've got to decide what your time is. Remember, your short arm's your hour, your long arm is your minutes. Let's jump ahead. Oh, now it makes you, it's going to ask you a question. Which clock shows 2:54? Let's see, that's 2:04. Nope, that one's not it. 1:54. Not it either. This one here is your third option. All right, and then it goes back to you telling clock time. It's going to ask you your time in a couple different ways. Oh, okay, look. We've made it to the scale score of 83. So if you wanted to stop here, that would be okay. But you can choose to challenge yourself and keep going to try to reach that SMART score of 100. So which clock shows 10:45? All right, so 10 is the hour. So we are looking for a short arm that is past the 10 o'clock hour. So let's see if we can eliminate any of them. Okay, here's my short arm here. Oh, look, this one's past the 10 o'clock hour. It's past 10 because the arm goes this way all the way around, counterclockwise. Or clockwise, actually. Sorry. So we are going clockwise, and so the short arm is past 10. All right, so this is a possibility. Let's check out our short arm here. Ooh, our short arm here is at the 8 after 8, but not quite to 9. So, ooh, that can't be it. So we know this middle one, that's not an option. Okay, let's check out our short arm here. We go around clockwise. Well, it is past the 10. It looks like it's pretty darn close to 11. But let's check out our minute hands. That's a maybe. But let's check out our minute hands, okay? 45. Let's check out our minute hands for this one. Oh, look, our long hand is going straight up. That means we're straight up on an hour. If we are straight up and down with our long minute hand on the 12, so that means this short hand is pointing at the 11. So this is 11 o'clock. So it can't be 10:45 either. So that just leaves this first one. And look, our long arm here is pointing to the 9. Now is that 45? Well, let's start at our 12. And remember, Seth, skip count with me by 5. So we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Yes, this clock says 10:45. All right, and then it has, these are called digital clocks. All right, let's see if we go. Ooh, if you want to challenge yourself, the challenge level. All right. Look, we've seen these before, so we know this. Which clock shows 3:52? Hey, look, 3:52. It's our very first one. All right, and then we have some more digital clocks. We've got this, right? All right, Seth. Well, that is what you will be doing this week. You are going to finish counting your coins first, and then come and do this clock assignment. I know you can do it, okay? I know Mrs. White, she'll be reaching out, and I'm here too. So let us know if you need any help. Enjoy your 3-day weekend, and I'll talk at you next Monday. Bye, Seth.